Terrible sound.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. It's Thursday. You know what this means. You've been here before, probably. It is our Thursday stream, and we're showing you some new stuff. Or kind of old stuff.
Mm-hmm. So today we restocked the Vanguard Bracers.
Woo! So if you've been around, then you've seen them before. They're these nice little hand bracer things. A couple of new details. The strap here on the hand is a little bit bigger. I believe folks had issues with the past being too
Like it was a
tight.
little tight.
And then there is also an extra snap at the wrist. Because I got these wee little wrists. So if in the past, we just had this one snap up here, and it ended up making it a little bit too loose. So we added another snap on the bottom to kind of tighten it up around the hands. Like that. So these are the two colors that they're coming out with this time. This is the Gilded Carbon. Again, people who've been around for a while have seen this before. It is the black with a black accent and the gold top stitch. And
we just came out with a new color called Black Garnet, which I really like. I think it's definitely a statement piece.
Yeah, and we've run colors of this before in like a lot of our other products.
Yeah, it's like a really popular. It's always red and black. Everyone asks for. So.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
Yeah. Also, I like on the Gilded Carbon that it's a kind of a different texture from that like panel. It's kind of like the Techo sleeves, the same kind of texture there with the hexagon pattern.
Yeah, it's the I forget what it's called, but it's like a hex nylon material, so it's like really cool and techy and stuff. It's the same stuff that we have on our op system as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it matches all of your stuff. You can match all of your wardrobe, which is great. It's awesome.
Speaking of the operator system, we're getting so many packages filled with ops bags, so they're coming soon.
It's getting to the point where I'm like trying to dodge the boxes.
Yeah.
Just like, oh dear.
Every day there's like a new package arriving.
Taking up so much space in the studio. Yeah, so they're making their way. They're getting there.
So, Key, what have you been working on?
So, we are kicking off events season soon. We're in, heading to the tail end of May, which means that, the bulk of the convention season is going to be happening pretty soon. The first convention on our schedule is going to be Anime Boston, which is not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend. That is at the Heinz Convention Center in Boston. We're going to be there, booth number 400. So if you're around, come and say hi. It's going to be Brian and Robin going to be chilling at the booth. I'll be around, but I'm just attending it because Anime Boston's like my home con. I've been going since 2006. So I like to kind of tromp around.
What's your favorite part of Anime Boston?
Oh, Lord. Honestly, they have really, really good panels most of the time. A lot of my friends run panels there. Like really informative panels for like cosplayers and stuff. They have a lot of great cosplay content. The AMV contest is like a huge thing for me because I love anime music videos. People edit them. They're so cool all the time. They're amazing. And then our resident sewist, Emily, is actually a judge at the costume contest. She's one of the cosplay craftsmanship judges for the masquerade. So I'm going to be sitting in there and watching people perform and stuff. So it's going to be awesome.
Pretty cool. Have you done any like judging yourself?
I've judged a couple of times, not in Anime Boston. I have competed at Anime Boston before, and we got best craftsmanship.
I always get on TikTok like people going to like sign up to be in those contests and whatnot, and it sounds so nerve-wracking.
It's terrible. Oh my god, it's boot shaking kind of stuff. I swear.
Yeah.
So not nepotism, because this was like way before I ever met Emily.
Mhm.
So she probably judged us back then. But yeah, it was scary. Scary for sure.
That's fun.
It's a lot of fun, and you know I'm probably gonna go and bother Robin and Brian at the booth, as should everybody else.
And I believe we're gonna be bringing the Vanguard Bracers as well.
Yeah, so we should be bringing a lot of like our smaller accessories. If you guys saw us at PAX East, we mainly had most of our coats and stuff, so we didn't have the bracers, we didn't have the techo sleeves, we didn't have like scarves and stuff like that, but we're bringing most of those types of things to Anime Boston. Coats as well, of course. Who would we be without our coats? But definitely a lot more of the little accessories and stuff will be making their appearance at Anime Boston.
Yeah. I think the reason why this mannequin is so like daunting is because he's staring down at me.
Yeah, he's like
Staring down at us.
he doesn't have a face, but he definitely has like an emotion to him,
Yeah.
and he has a gaze.
If you walk forward, you'll look less. You'll look bigger.
There we go.
Yeah, you know, he's still very off-putting. I don't like it. He looks like he's scheming things. Does he have a name? This one?
I don't think so.
Call him Bucky because he loses his arm a lot.
Oh no.
His hand got lost somewhere.
Well, there are so many characters that lose their hands. There's also Edward Elric, but he's not that tall, so we can't really. Or
Yeah.
it's fine. Bucky it is.
Well, we don't have any questions thus far. How long? I have a question. So, how many rounds is this of the Vanguard Bracers? Do you remember?
So I believe there is about 100 in each color besides Havana. Havana is not part of the restock. It's from a prior stock that we just still have abundance of. So
Yeah, but this is, I believe, our second run doing
Yes.
them. So we did them once before, and then we got some feedback, and then we made them better. Yeah. We might have a couple of other colors at some point. Who knows? Also, for a couple of people, this is also, is it black with red combo and red top stitching is dark side, or is it just black and red top stitching is dark side?
dark side is all black. So
All black.
black fabric, black accents, and red stitching, and black garnet is black with red accents and red stitching.
Gotcha. It's kind of confusing sometimes. Like I see
Yeah.
the colors and I'm like, yeah, those are doing those things. But it does match with the dark side stuff.
Yeah, it
And
does.
like, I don't know, maybe we'll have more dark side things in the future.
Yeah, in the near future.
In the near future.
There you go.
I don't know. There's a Thursday next week too. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Do I want to what?
Oh yeah.
The letter.
So
Oh yeah.
Do you just want to tell people? I guess you
I
can,
got told to it.
you can maybe talk. I mean, like
Yeah,
talk
what
a
is
little bit about like because the Facebook. Can you talk a little bit because we put out the video, but maybe if you want to explain. A little bit.
yeah, so recently our Facebook got breached by some person.
I like
And
that word breached. Oh.
that's what the word Facebook uses. So, yeah. But basically, we got locked out of our account, and unfortunately, we've had money stolen from us. So it's kind of up in the air right now, and Facebook hasn't really gotten back to us about when we're gonna get our account back, if we've been approved and whatnot. So we're still waiting on that.
Yeah.
And then also we did a Kickstarter update, and due to like some shipping issues and things going on delays and fabric being delayed and whatnot, and the costs of living going up, Willow put out a really nice statement just giving an update about where that's at as well. And Willow today got this letter, and she told me to read it on stream, and it is from Kyle. And basically, he
Kyle.
was saying how he was speaking to David on the Discord, and he wanted to pay the difference between Kickstarter price and the cost that he paid for, so he gave us a generous donation, which was very nice. And basically, he said, "You're all good people, and so you might be inclined to try and argue with me about this. Don't. Your work is worth the price to me. I've been a fan since the first time I saw you at convention, which was C2E2 in April 2015. And then he says, stay amazing and keep taking care of each other. The world is better with you in it," which was very nice. Yeah.
I like every time we have those posts that are a little bit, heavier, like the Facebook hack post,
Yeah.
and then that one time where we had to shut down for a week, and I go through the comments, and it always brings a little tear to my eye.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, these are such like nice and understanding people. And they're
Right.
always so sweet.
Willow did say something in the video, like accepting donations is super not like that's not really what we're
Yeah,
doing.
no.
So if people want to, if people want to help out, post Facebook unlocking, hopefully.
Yeah, I would recommend just sharing our post, getting it out there, and letting Facebook see it, because it's really hard to have Facebook contact us. Because I know from personal experience, my account also got hacked. So, and I haven't even gotten a response back from Facebook. So
Yeah, and I think general interactions as well.
yeah,
Like I think like wow and heart reacts are really really great for just the algorithm in general, and like
Yeah.
comments and stuff are always great. I don't know, whatever. I'm not a social media expert, so it's
Yeah.
just like my friends who are like they have bigger social media presence. They're like, oh man, you gotta do this for the algorithm. Hit share and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Do they all sound like that?
It's an amalgamation of all of their voices in my head, just kind of put through a blender. So yes and no.
So we do have a question. Someone asks, are there any future plans for restocking the hack? They really want to get the mercenary, but they were at 41, so we are like really low. So we may have some plans for the hacker soon.
yes, we do. It is a champion product, which means we do have a restock coming soon.
That's what
This bad boy.
Bucky's wearing over there.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that mercenary?
No, this
No.
one's oral. No, this one is Orleans.
Yeah, Orleans blue is blue with the brown.
Daybreak.
Daybreak.
That's what it's called.
So many names.
I
It
know.
has to come in so many colors.
Too many
It's
colors.
So much. I don't even know what color it is for.
Two more questions.
Ah,
Maybe you want to address the second photo in the email today.
Oh yes.
That.
So in the photo,
I haven't gotten a chance to check it
yeah,
yet.
David is holding a lightsaber.
Oh.
And we may be teasing something coming next week. So keep your eyes open on that. I don't know how much I can say.
Probably about that much, I think.
Yeah.
It's always like nerve wracking when it's like not streaming with David, because he'll just
Yeah, he'll just.
let him go. It's
I know
have a
David
Tom
was
Holland moment.
already hinting at it in the Discord. So.
Yeah. If you guys want sneak peeks of stuff, just
Yeah.
be in the Discord.
I can also say the Vanguard Bracers go very well with what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Someone, okay, one more question. Can you explain the sizing on the? We do have like a multitude of sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it an inch basis or like a just like how do you go about figuring out your size for them?
So they go from small to
I think
2x.
Yeah.
Do we don't have a sizing guide online, right?
We do have a sizing guide for the Vanguard Bracers.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would probably just stick with whatever their wrist size is.
I believe it's the palm. So this area will get larger, and then also the wristband as well.
Mm-hmm. But I'd say probably the wrist being a good fit is more important than the palm, because the palm is like it's pretty comfortable, it's generous, it's not going to cut off your wrist circulation if the wrist fits well.
Right.
And then of course it does have the 2 different snaps now, so it's a little bit easier to fit.
Yeah. Even if you're like one size above, you can always wear it on the bottom button or snap, I should say. And then if you ordered a size smaller, then you can always use the top button as well.
And someone mentioned if someone owns like the Techo sleeves and talons, there's some holdover there between sizing. Like your size will be pretty close to those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Techos are made of a stretchy material, so they're stretched all around. The palm part here is elastic, and then the wrist is also elastic, but they're a little bit firmer, so there's not as much flex, I would say. But overall, I think that that's fine. If you have a size of Techo, then you should be able to get the same size of the Vanguard Bracers. And of course, like, the talons and the other bracers that we have, they're going to be about the same size.
Where does the size guide live? Does it live on the product page itself?
Yes, it should be in the "What's my size" button. Sometimes it doesn't show up, and if that happens, I recommend removing your cookies and erasing them, and then it should pop up. Yeah, you can also use the incognito browser as well.
I guess let's think about it for questions. Any other last minute announcements or? I wasn't hinting at anything on
I mean, we've covered Anime Boston.
Yeah.
What are the exact dates on that? May.
Do you want to give a heads up on the next couple of conventions we have coming in June and July?
Oh yeah, so Anime Boston is the weekend after this upcoming weekend, and then the first weekend of June, we're traveling right to Awesome Con. That is in.
DC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after that, I've been staring at this schedule like all day, and then now it's just gone. Denver, Fan Expo Denver, yep.
Kineticon,
Yep.
and then SDCC.
Kineticon, San Diego Comic-Con, yeah. So we'll be around quite a bit. No, I was just like, we don't have like a really cool catchphrase like hit like and subscribe or that kind of stuff.
You could say that.
I guess, but I don't know. It always makes me feel terrible
Yeah.
on the inside and on the outside.
All right. Good.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Have a happy Thursday.
Okay. This is the